Hello everyone, I'm Megan Ferris,
Mama.
and welcome back to our playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. In the previous videos, we kind of got a little bit scarred by pretty much all three of the main girls right here. So, yeah, pretty sure we're probably going to see things that are probably even worse than that.
Probably.
So I guess I'll go ahead and start. Hi Benjaro, I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica! I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
Oh, what are you talking about? She needs a slap, Natsuki. Natsuki needs to slap old Purple here. You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something? I just wasn't paying attention, okay? Sorry. Seriously, what has gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool, I guess. Another girl would be nice this time. So...
Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something?
Oh, and why don't you get... Leap! Leap! Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess a passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, too. Anyway, Benjaro, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today.
Is that so, yet?
That's correct. Benjara and I engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've always gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Thank you for understanding, Monica.
Monica's gonna slit your throat.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all.
I think she's gonna drug your tea.
Probably. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
Is she suddenly from the South?
I
declare.
I guess so. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet.
Run, Benjaro! Run for your life!
I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stand here. It won't take long.
Yep, she's drugging you. She's gonna fill it up with some drug water.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. I don't like how she scoots her butt out like that.
Yeah.
Weird.
10 minutes pass.
Jesus! Uh-oh, did she hang herself in the bathroom?
Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up?
Natsuki's got her in a stranglehold.
I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
I don't know. Again?
What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking the air through their teeth.
Oh, God.
Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? I'm back.
What?
I think he just went backwards in time.
Okay.
Thanks for waiting patiently. Binjaro, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine.
Oolong is it's fresh. I'm sorry.
Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less than I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Binjaro. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Binjaro, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? A little bit easier on my back. I can read on my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my... I have a feeling something creepy is about to happen.
Giant bazooms.
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies.
Oh, I thought you said candles. Like, don't eat candles, kids.
I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive is almost more than I can handle. Her teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, and if this situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like he needs to confirm what just happened. Benjaro? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. And then it turns out she's allergic to chocolate.
I was just thinking she's deathly allergic to chocolate.
Look
at all that dandruff she's got floating in the air.
Yeah. I can't. Benjaro. Suddenly Yuri forcibly grasps my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Benjaro. My heart won't stop pounding, Benjaro. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Benjaro? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
I don't know, you're having a stroke?
Yeah, I think that might be the case. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh God.
Heh. Heh. Heh.
It's time to share poems, you horn dogs.
I guess we're just gonna ignore that now.
I guess.
Also,
Jeez.
apparently Natsuki is back in the room now.
Yeah, poor thing. Let's read her first. She needs some loving after she was told to get coins from under the vending machine. Jesus. This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. Still think it would be nice to have participation in all activities. So you better keep working hard.
I don't know why she thinks that's the case, because one, not only have we been forced to be around Yuri a whole bunch, but every time we try to make poems, we tried to make words that catered more towards her.
Yeah, like ungrateful little brat. I mean, I know I'm not the president or the vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean that you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it really carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm going to force myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again, and I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll, listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I just don't care. I totally feel hopeless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't know anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if you do this. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she really wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you with this, so don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good, great poem, okay? Because I'm totally counting on you. Thank you for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Ventura? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica.
I think we might want to save this for the next part, so we'll go ahead and see you then.
Adios, Contaminos.